Hey watercolor wizards, Hajra here. Today we'll be discussing the properties of Cretacolor Aqua Briques when using them as gouache and also comparing them to Cretacolor Aqua Stics while working on some Snowmen ATCs on canvas paper. I might refer to them as Snowmen, like it's a family name rather than a plural word because I can be odd. As usual, video notes, project sketches, art blogs, deconstructed painting posts, and more rewards are available for my patrons on Patreon. So I'll start by showing the insert of the available colors in the Aqua Briques, and you'll see that the full set has a warm and cool of each primary, red, yellow, and blue, as well as some earth colors and neutrals like black and white, so it's a pretty complete selection for diverse color mixing. I glued this color insert to a piece of cardstock, and on the other side I did some actual color swatches because they better reflect the color versus a photo insert. I did my color wheel and finished watery swatches since I was just looking to place color identity, but I actually use these colors mostly as an opaque gouache. They are marketed as usable as gouache on their product description, and they work great as a pan gouache option that is artist quality and light fast. All the other fine art quality gouaches I've seen only come in tubes, which I don't use because I prefer watercolor pans or sticks for their convenience. For some of the colors I eventually used for the Snowmen, I did a quick top coat of opaque color on my color wheel to show the Aqua brick colors can be really dense and opaque very easily. And while I have my color wheels out, I also pulled aside my Cretacolor Aqua stick color wheel. These Aqua sticks come in twice as many colors as the Aqua Briques. The Aqua sticks are water soluble oil pastels, so they are oilier and more like a water mixable oil paint. But they still work a lot like gouache as well, and they can be used on non-sized, non-watercolor papers like cardstock, pastel paper, and illustration board very easily, so I really like them for this diversity. I swatched the sticks dry on my color wheel, but I wet some of the different colors on my wheel for this video to show how easily water soluble and vibrant the sticks are. The Aqua sticks come in 40 colors, reduced down from an earlier selection of 80 colors I believe, versus the 20 Aqua Briques. So there's a lot more blues and earth tones especially. Nice if you like a wider range of temperature and value in color selection. I only use a limited color scheme of 1 to 6 colors max for a painting, but it's nice to have various common hues to choose from, like indigo versus Prussian or ultramarine blue, or yellow ochre versus a sienna or umber or sepia, and so on. The circular swatches at the very center and a small wheel are my Neocolor 2 watercolor crayon colors and not the Cretacolor Aqua Sticks. I just put the Neocolor 2s and the Aqua Sticks all on the same page since the Neocolor 2s are a similar product and I just have a few of them and don't plan on getting more. And my color charts and swatches for my Cretacolor Aqua Briques and Aqua Sticks will be on Instagram if you want to look at the available colors more closely. For all my Aqua Sticks and Aqua Briques, I don't use them in their original packaging. I move little cut off chunks of the sticks and bricks to smaller tins for easier access in a smaller space. You might know I love smaller tins and palettes that take up less space on my desk or bed. Yeah, I sometimes paint in bed. Not any more dangerous a pursuit than leaning a painting on my laptop, which I also do, so I live on the wild side, I guess. Apart from being compact, a smaller tin keeps the rest of my bricks and sticks dry and uncontaminated. Anytime I run out of a color, I just use an X-Acto blade to cut off another piece of a brick, or I snap off a piece of a stick to refill my smaller tins. They last a really long time. I haven't had to buy more sticks or bricks beyond the first set of each, but I should mention I only paint small and medium small paintings due to time and health constraints, and I use other watercolor products too, like Schmincke and Snellier pans, and not just these bricks and sticks. So I started filming this first dumb snowman and I forgot to hit record, so the washy blue snow body part is not on film, but you'll see me do the same thing again for the second snowman. The shading on the body is a good example of using the product washy and transparent actually. You can use both the sticks and bricks light and washy like transparent watercolors, and I do that sometimes in parts of a piece like the bluish body shadow here. Both these bricks and sticks can be multitasked as both opaque gouache and transparent watercolor in a pinch if you don't want to buy a separate set of watercolors. But I mostly like to use them like opaque gouache because I have actual transparent watercolors that are ground finer and without oil and wax in them, so they look more luminous and diaphanous when used in glazes. So I turn to those watercolors for transparent work and go for the matte, velvety, opaque gouache look with these Cretacolor products. And also I use my bricks and sticks as wet media only with a brush, but you can use both these Cretacolor products for dry crayon-like textures too. I penciled in the sketches of these snowmen on ATC cards made of canvas paper, which I shared in my ATC haul video earlier this year. It's really like painting on a primed canvas, which means there will be some beating up and resistance to water, so transparent watercolor won't be a good choice choice here. Because the Cretacolor products are denser and more like gouache or oil pastel, they do stick to the canvas paper and can be built up on it too. The surface gives a very fun, textured, chambray, canvasy effect that makes the snowman look really artsy and more refined for such a simple dude. I did the first of these snowmen with the Aqua Briques and the second with the Aqua Stics, and they both look pretty similar. It's just that the sticks are oily and the bricks are not oily and closer to an actual gouache in handling. So if you don't like an oily, slippery handling, don't get the sticks. And I do like the more gouache handling of the Aqua Briques better, but I love that the sticks come in all those colors, so I'm glad I got both of them. And the bricks and sticks play really nice together, so you can also just mix them in a piece. I've done some color lifting in areas to make some dark on light highlights, which I've shown in other videos like the cardinal piece recently. And again, that's something you can do with watercolor, but it's even easier to lift gouache as it stains paper less. The canvas paper acted a bit like Yupo, more slippery and resistant, which made lifting and correcting even cleaner, but I do prefer the feel of cotton paper. I like to see my earlier paint deposits are more settled into the paper, and cotton is just great for that, which is why it gives such vibrant color saturation. And that's also why cotton is great for all that easy multi-layering. So I ended up doing 3 of these snowman ATCs. I ended up going back and adding dark night sky backgrounds to make the snowmen pop more, and that really made them look finished at the end. I also did 2 more of these sort of snowmen on BFK Reeves, a soft size paper made by Arches, and I used Bombay inks for those, and you can see what a difference painting medium and painting surface can make to the same subject. The snowmen on paper were trimmed and glued to wood pieces and then sealed with glossy accents and some glitter on top, pattern paper on the back, and gold paint on the sides of the wood to turn them into holiday ornaments, but that's a whole nother project. Back to the canvas paper, it reduced the vibrancy of the colors compared to cotton papers, but it was a fun new thing to try in a small ATC sample size, and using the opaque Cretacolor products made it usable despite not applying acrylic or oil to it. Apart from being light fast and artist quality and working like gouache, they are amazing for different surfaces. After intensifying the ATC snowmen with darker backgrounds, I slid them into ATC card mount cards, which were part of my old ATC product haul, and they looked even more adorable. Little original paintings and a greeting card, perfect for some very special people. I ended up with 5 snowmen total, 3 ATC cards and 2 ornaments, and I'm sort of sick of snowmen for a while now, but they were relaxing and a fun holiday project. I hope you found this review and demo of the Cretacolor Aqua Briques and Aqua Stics to be informative, and I will be doing another video soon comparing them on watercolor paper projects, since the canvas paper was sort of a novelty, and I don't feel it made for a complete product review and comparison video. Be sure to check out my other videos demoing these same Cretacolor products used as gouache in various art projects. I have a whole playlist of them on my channel. As always, wizards, thanks for parking your brushes here. Please like, subscribe, and check out my website links and Patreon page to support my art and art channel below. As always, wishing you all magical gouache adventures.